Now, I started seeing my dad because, first of all, I know I wanted to have a relationship with him. But it's hard to have a relationship with someone when you have something holding you back, so far back, because you're terrified, you're scared, you've experienced things, and because of that, you create this wall. I have very mild PTSD because of trauma, what I've gone through, what I've seen, what I've experienced, what I've felt. And I needed to come here to talk about that. I was going through therapy since I was 8 years old. Started seeing Danny middle school and then Daniel my freshman year of high school. Now, when I started seeing my dad, it was scary because, he was definitely part of all of those traumas. And it terrifies me to know that a parent, was the source of that. And, I'm not just singling him out saying it was only him. It was both my parents, but it was solely him. He's the one that really made me go through this whole, I'm terrified. If someone raised their arm at me or anything, just like doing it doesn't even matter. I'll flinch. I'll like almost want to scream. And I was like that really bad for a long time. I was very, very violent growing up because that's all I really saw was like, I saw a lot of that in the house. And there's no denying that there wasn't any violence because there was violence. And it sucks. I mean, I'm not saying I'm happy I went through it. I'm saying that because I went through it, I know I'm stronger. And I need to talk about that. But to explain more about the picture itself and how it's drawn, trauma. Obviously the word is there. And there's the U, which originally I spelled it wrong, but I was happy I did because if I didn't, it wouldn't bring the whole picture together. U is misplaced because that is part of my emotions that are getting lost. The red is not blood, it is being scared. It's the anxiety, it's the depression, it's the anorexic, it's everything that's ever happened. It's being terrified. Trauma, it's black. Well, trauma itself is blue, but there's black behind it and gray because it's going through this mist, it's going through this wind, this dirt, this haze, this dark depression, this place of fear. Brown is this hole that it's going into. It's getting blown at all these lies, everything. They could be truths, they could be anything. Those are my memories screaming at it, the trauma, saying this is what this is what that is. And I could be contradicting myself. But I know I want to talk about it, but at the same time, I don't want to talk about it. I'm scared. Mainly, I want to look past it. I'm closing my eyes. I'm terrified. I don't want to see it again. I'm 15 now. When I experienced all this, I was like 6, 7. I don't want to see it. I don't want to relive it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I don't want to think about it. I'm forgetting it. Mostly because once I bring it up, I'll start forgetting pieces. That's the you in trauma because it's gone. It's getting erased. The scare, it's all there. It's still going to be with me, but I'm trying to heal myself and I can't because I'm scared now. All I'm thinking about when I see it is I'm scared. I see it. I see it in colors. I see it exactly how I remember it. I think about it way too much to the point where like, am I changing it? I know I'm not, but I'm paranoid at the fact that I don't want it. I don't want to see it. It scares me. It makes me want to cry. I cried for years thinking about anything that's ever happened to me. I don't want to see it, but I know that I have to talk about it, even if I don't remember a whole lot. What I want to see, even if I do or if I don't talk about it, whatever. I want to have a relationship with my mother and I want to have a relationship with my dad. I also want to have me. I want to have a solid relationship with myself. That's why I am in the middle. I am blue. I need to be happy with myself. I need to be able to connect with both my parents. They are on either sides of this huge wall. Right now, they hate each other. And they could deny it all they want. Okay. But here's my thing. My mom and my dad can never erase each other. I'm not sure if they want to. I'm not them. But I am their product. They can erase each other's names from their books, but they can never erase me. And that's the thing. If either one of the parents are like, oh, she or he is only doing this to hurt me, they're doing this, they hate me, they hate me. If they really hated you, their sole reason would to come after me and then to really want to hurt you, then I would be gone. But they don't want to do that because then they don't want to hurt me. I'm their product, I'm their prize. My mom and I, which is in pink and blue, I want to have good connection with her, not have anything of my dad interfering that. I want to have my dad and I, which is blue and like this weird color. I'm not sure if it's brown, I'm not sure if it's yellow, it's whatever. Okay, I like it. I want that. I want us to have a connection in a way where I don't have a wall blocking it. It will never become perfect. Neither of these relationships will ever become perfect because it's your child and your parent. Maybe far in the future, I don't know what that means, but I definitely want to be in the middle. I don't want to be worrying about their drama. I don't want to be worrying